Hey folks, this is Totally and welcome to Let's Play Pokemon Nuzlocke Part 6, I do believe. Last time we left off we were grinding, and it turns out we're still grinding a little bit, but we're close to being done, and we're about to take on the Steel Gym as soon as we finish getting this Quagsire up to level, basically. Gotten all of the other Pokemon that we have, not just on our team, but our kind of A and B team, all up to about 38. Just getting power up the last few levels. Probably going to keep Stagley on the team until 39 because we're probably not using the Haunter for this fight. But yeah, just a little bit of grinding left, and then we're going to be taking on the Steel Gym Leader. Do we have any potions? I feel like I need to also do a stop before the next gym and like restock on items. Okay. Good. Alright, I have found Quagsire actually kind of nice for grinding, to be honest, because it has Dampen as an ability, which keeps this Graveler from self-destructing sometimes. Which, honestly, the self-destruct is not even like a one-hit. I expected self-destruct to be pretty awful, but it's, for the most part, not been that much damage regardless, but basically making this Graveler miss a turn is also really good. Saves on item usage. The Sturdy in here is making grinding a bit difficult, but... luckily the Gravelers have a good amount of XP they give. Same with the Golbats, so it doesn't take too long. We could probably hit up the gym at this point and be fine, honestly. Let's do one more battle. Well, let's get at least Machoke up to level 38. And then we should be good to roll out. Starting with Pokemon this morning, we'll kind of go for probably a couple hours on this and then swap over to Minecraft in the afternoon. And then today is the last day of streaming for me before my holiday break ends, so this will be the last consistent stream, and then it'll go back to probably being every weekend or so, if I can fit it in, but I'll try and fit in streams where I can. Sturdy. Sturdy's killing me. And so just going to review the type charts while I'm here and while we're finishing this up. So we're going into the Steel Gym. We're going to need to worry about making sure we have fighting, fire, and ground type moves available to us. Other Pokemon that I'm concerned about is Steelix, which will take ×2 from water. So we should have coverage there with a couple of our Pokemon. Hey Amorphous, welcome to the stream this morning. Just finishing up a little bit of grinding. Hopefully this should be the last Geodude and we can head into the gym. Quagsire's a little under-leveled still, but we're going to have a couple gym leaders go through. Or a couple gym leaders, a couple of the gym leaders' trainers probably to have to fight. So I'm getting most of our Pokemon up to 38, and then we'll see where we are after we finish those gym fights. The gym trainer fights. So yeah, mostly concerned about Steelix, which we have water typing for. So not concerned, but mostly thinking about Steelix. Other common Steel-type Pokemon is Lucario, which we saw our friend Riley in the caves here using, which is a fighting type, which we probably want to take Teefs with us as a flying counter then. No, Steel will take half damage, so flying won't even be super effective against Lucario. Awkward Tail. Honestly, Lucario, we probably still just hit them with fire. Looks like the best move, so it just fire is going to be our best option here. I am a little concerned that Ponyta at 38 still hasn't evolved. It's making me concerned that Ponyta is not going to evolve until somewhere past level cap, and I'm a little, like, I'm just hoping Ponyta as a level 1 evolution stats are good enough to take on this gym. That is a thing I am for sure thinking about. Alright, let's head out, and let's head to the gym and start fighting our way through the gym trainers, trying to skip as many as we can. We also need to technically build the team, too. So let's take a look here. We're definitely going to bring Carl with us. He's probably going to be our best Pokemon. Loner is going to be pretty good as a fighting type as well, so it's probably a good backup. Again, let's just take a look at Ponyta's stats. 94 attack, 88 speed, 60-ish defense on special, and normal defense. Whereas, like, Carl... What are Carl's stats? So higher defense a little bit, higher speed, higher attack. Ponyta might be fine. What about health? How much health does Ponyta have? Oh, shoot. Check summary. 86. Compared to Carl, which I think had 121. That might be the biggest difference, honestly. It's just, yeah. We probably take Ponyta, but I don't want to bring it in unless, like, I think I'm going to kill something with a fire attack, I think. Teefs isn't going to be much help. What does Steel not do much damage to? It doesn't do much damage to water, right, which is why we were leveling up all our water Pokemon. So take Dongators, our Gastrodon, and then Kami is also a good pickup here. And then I guess Power as the final slot. Again, just trying to pick water types mostly for the resistance versus Steel. And hope he doesn't have any Steel Water, Steel Ice, Steel Grass, or Steel Electric. That'll be super effective against these guys. Specifically the groundwater ones. I think that's what we got. You know, honestly, we could just take Cubert over Quagsire. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, this will be the team. I'll update the overlay in a second here. Who do we got? We got Loner. We've got Gyarados. We've got a Golduck. Gastrodon. And a Ponyta. Okay, that looks right to me. Alright, gym fights. I autopiloted. I autopiloted right back to the boat because I've been grinding so much. Okay, that's fine. We'll fly back to town. Whoops. Okay. And just to be 100% sure, who's at 39? You're at 39. We don't want to overlevel you. You have 4,000 experience away from overleveling. Should be okay. Anyone else at 39? Oh, these folks are. Hopefully we can skip a few trainers and just go right to the boss. Can't skip this one, though. Single Pokemon. Sending out the Steelix, okay. So the Steelix should still be weak to fire. Yep. We do the flamethrower. It's going to be a highest power move we have off the bat. Try and one-shot it. Does have sturdy, but it became burned, so it will die, but it will get an attack in. Used Thunder Fang. Okay. So our water types do need to be careful about electric moves then. So Dawn Gators, our Gastrodon, will be a good choice to bring in as a water type because it'll be immune to electricity. The only thing we have to... I'm just going to double check its weaknesses. Gastrodon is just ×4 weak to grass. I doubt the steel Pokemon are going to have grass type moves. At least hope not. Okay, so oh, he can turn around. All right. What if we step on these? These take us up levels. All right. So we've got a maze on our hands. That looks like a mandatory trainer. Yep. Oh, also forgot to pick up potions. Bug poison. Flamethrower? We shouldn't be leading with Monferno or Infernape, sorry, if it's the closest to leveling. Switch Steelix. Steelix will be weak against water, so let's bring in Dawn, because it'll have the immunity to that electric attack. And let's see what it uses versus a water ground type. No guarantee this Steelix will have the same moves as the potential gym leader's Steelix. I don't know if it even has one, but if it does, no guarantee. But I would like to see what it uses, but we got Quick Claw, so we're just going to kill it. Unless it sturdies, and it doesn't. I was kind of curious to see what attack it would choose to use. Okay, and on experience, we're still... Check summary. 2,000. 2,000. Okay, we're still okay. We're not going to over level at this rate, it doesn't look like. trainer that looks mandatory. Let's lead with someone else. Loner? Who are you gonna send? Onyx. Okay, we can deal with an Onyx. Vital throw? Okay, Onyx down. We can take another Onyx here. Only halfway, only halfway. Oh, so many trainers. We have just a simple 10 health berry. Welcome back, Amorphous. Just working our way through the trainers, trying not to overlevel. Hoping not to gain too much experience from these fights. If it's just Onyxes, that's not bad. They're only giving like 100 experience. But some of them giving a little bit more. Vital Throw. Loner seems slower than Onyx is. Okay, so we might want to be using Revenge there. Steelix. I think Don Gastrodon is the right move here still. Should be the most resistant to most of its moves. And if there is a move it knows that can hurt it, I do want to know about it before we get to the gym leader. But again, we get the Quick Claw, which means we're going to go first, and Surf will probably end up just one-shotting it. I see yet another trainer down here. If this one's mandatory, it is. We have to go switch out our level 39s. We can't have them on us for these last few gym battles. We're not going to get to the gym leader before we overlevel. And we don't want to go beyond level cap, because self-imposed rules. This way. we didn't fight this guy. Which was maybe a mistake. Nope. Alright, we're good. Okay, so we drop off Infernape and Gyarados and Dongastodon. Yeah. So that we don't overlevel them. Which means we're going to have to come back to the box one more time after this, after we clear out the trainers. Probably want to heal too. And I also, while I'm here, I'm going to make sure I stop for items, because we do need to refill on super potions. So we need probably 10 more of these is a good call. Could always use more potions just for incidental healing. Probably won't use them in battle, but they're nice in between battles. I'm going to just get 10 hyper potions too. We'll use them at some point throughout the game, I'm sure. I'm just going to restock on things while I'm here. Okay. And just to be safe, I think what we'll do is we'll fight that spinner trainer as well. We'll clear all the trainers, which is probably the approach I should have had from the beginning, was just come in here and clear everyone. Although the spinner seems fairly easy to avoid. I didn't actually try all of these. Okay, some of these are dead ends. Is this one also a dead end then? No. I'm gonna avoid that one for now though. We'll figure out whether or not we can get to the gym leader. Much platforming. Is this platforming? There's no jumping, but we are technically platforming. Loner's still in front, right? Single Pokemon. Interesting. Fairy type water. Take increased damage from poison? Bringing in Dora seems like a pretty good matchup. Of course it knows Giga Drain, or of course it knows Steel Tail. We should be fine as long as it doesn't go first and it doesn't crit. And neither of those things happened. Ooh, full heal too. I didn't even have to use any of her potions. Alright. Now, does this take me to the boss? Oh, down. I was not expecting down. It does. So I will fight this trainer as well, just to be on the safe side. In case it does spin and catch us. And once this guy's out of the way, who has an Onyx, we'll head out, grab our, replace back in our good Pokemon, or our better Pokemon for this fight, and then we'll go fight the gym leader. I do want to think about, TMs. We want to teach Flamethrower to Gyarados, I think. Even though Gyarados doesn't have a great special attack, it's probably more useful than any of Gyarados' other moves. It's a shame. I wish we had access to a Fire TM that was physical-based damage. I don't think there was one in the department store. Okay, so let's bring in you for you. Yeah. Glad I didn't spend a bunch of time getting Quagsire all the way up to 39 because I don't think he is the best fit here. Kami. Okay. And the overlay should be up to date with this particular team. Looks like it is. Okay. Gym leader time. Let's see how this goes. I legitimately thought about looking up every single steel Pokemon in this game as a prep for it, but in the end I decided that might be a little bit against the spirit of the blind playthrough. But there can't be that many steel Pokemon, so I feel like if I just checked all possible steel Pokemon, I'd have a good idea of everything I might encounter here. If we end up losing this run, I do think I do want to do a second attempt for sure. And on the second attempt, I'll probably spend a bit more time doing research before each gym battle. Probably off stream, come up with a plan of attack for each gym. A little bit more with checking all their possible movesets and stuff, so that the second attempt I'm a little bit more prepared, but going in blind is also fun. So I feel like fire is an obvious counter. So is fighting, though. I don't know if I want to lead with Carl. Morphus in Twitch chat saying can't redeem hydrates. Out of stock, check back later. Interesting. -minute cooldown, 8 per stream, max 2 per users. I'm not sure why the hydrate says out of stock. Let me disable the cooldowns and then turn it back on again. Might be working now. There we go. Hydrate redeemed. Okay. Stretch has the same problem, FYI. Okay. Should be fixed. Okay, let's check TMs. I want to teach Flamethrower to Gyarados for sure. Alright, stretching. Alright, so Dig is an interesting option. We might want to teach Dig to Dawn. I think we only have one copy of this, though. This wasn't one of the ones that were available from... We already have Earth Power, which is a one-turn move, and has more special attack power, although Gastrodon has a better attack here. We could teach it, interestingly, to Cubert. Is that something I find? What? So, Ground has... ×2 damage versus... No, that's from. Damage 2. ×2 to Electric, Fire, Poison, and Steel. So this would give it a Golduck a move that was super effective. I think we drop Aqua Tail. I hate when it misses, and I'd rather have the consistent of Water Pulse on this one. So we're going to teach Cubert Dig, so that Cubert can have resistance to Steel-type moves, but have a Ground-type move to use that would be super effective. So that seems like a good pickup. Fighting is already super effective, so we don't need to teach Loan or anything. Should I be giving Protect to people? There's a real chance that Protect is a good move to like bait out any attacks that might be like super effective on new Pokemon that they switch in, especially on like gym boss battles, because like that Sludge was real bad on Starly. Let's get Flamethrower on first. So 90 special move, has a chance to leave burned. We'll teach it to Kami, so that Kami also has a move that's super effective. We'll replace Thunderbolt. Alright. Does any of my Pokemon have an open move slot that's just kind of garbage? And not even garbage, just something that I'm not interested in having. Honestly, Flame Charge. Honestly, Flame Charge. Yeah, let's teach Protect to Ponyta. And partly because I'm not 100% sure how strong Ponyta is going to be here. So if we have to switch to Ponyta, I might just use Protect once to make sure that it's safe. Because I really don't want to lose it before we get a Rapidash. We'll drop Flame Charge, which does increase our speed continuously, but that's fine. I guess we could have also dropped Agility. Basically, Flame Charge is Agility plus. But regardless, let's just go for it. Okay, so we're going to... I think we lead on Loner. Do we have any items, or did we leave them all in the bank? We probably left them all in the bank. Iron Plate, Magnet... Oh, right, I forgot to look up the Shiny Stone. I said I was going to do that last stream. We are surprisingly low on items that boost our Pokemon's abilities. If that's the case, let's do berries. What do I think the Steel-type Pokemon might have in terms of status effects? Probably not Frozen. Probably not Poison. Probably not Fire. I guess I'm most concerned about Paralyzation. Just double checking all the berry types to make sure there isn't some really amazing one that we're missing out on. I should really go back and pick all the berries that we've left throughout the region because we've been planting as we've been going. But again, didn't have time to do that between streams this time, but maybe next time. Okay. I don't see anything else super worth giving. We'll just try Paralyzation as like a hedging our bets on that. In case it has, his steel types are like electric or something. I could see Voltorb maybe. Or no, Voltorb isn't steel. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Potion on Loner. And then last question, who we lead on? I feel like we lead on Dawn. Dawn Gators has the most resistances. The only thing that could really hurt Dawn is ×4 grass, which I really am not expecting here. Here we go, chat. Gym battle time. 3 Pokemon still, alright. Starting on a Bronzor, alright. I'm pretty sure Pure Steel. Oh, Steel Psychic, okay. ×2 from ground. So, Earth Power is going to be the move here. Oh, it has Levitate. Interesting. Thank you, Drixie, for the good luck in chat. Thanks for stopping by. I guess we're just going to use Surf then. Okay, so that's something to be aware of, is Levitate Mons. Trick Room, okay. So now it's going to go faster. And that's going to last 5 turns. So I think that's even beyond... these 2 Pokemon. Confuse Ray, okay. Still hasn't used a single move that can hurt us. Used a full restore. Wow, alright. Hurt herself in confusion. Gastrodon still has a pretty massive health pool. Still haven't seen Bronzor do anything scary. Not very effective. Okay. So it knows Trick Room, it knows Confuse Ray, it knows Sandstorm. Sandstorm, Confuse Ray, Flash Cannon, which is not very effective. We saw the 4th move, but I'm forgetting it. Hyper Potion? Okay. I mean, if we can bait all of the items out of him, I think they have a limited number of items that they can use. I might be fine with that. Like, Gastrodon's doing fine here, and we can use a heal if we really need to. We bought a bunch of Super Potions. Confuse Ray, Sandstorm, Trick Room, and Flash Cannon. Yeah, there's... Gastrodon is perfectly fine here. Okay, now we get a potential switch in. So Gastrodon took the first Pokemon with potential ease. Now we have a Steelix. So Steelix, we're going to have a ground steel Pokemon. Like, I'm going in blind on these Pokemon, but I'm also going to look them up as I find them. Steelix is also weak to water, I think we just keep Gastrodon in here. We saw a Steelix from one of the other earlier gym trainers that used a lightning move in Thunderfang, so we don't want to bring in some of the other ones. Oh, Gastrodon is still confused, but Gastrodon doesn't care. It's just gonna go wee and ride the waves. It has Sturdy, so that's fine. Used Earthquake. Okay, that hurt. That hurt a lot. We should be fine here to just use a Hyper Potion. And then we can follow up with a Surf after. We are in crit range. If that Earthquake does crit, we're in trouble. Do we have anyone immune to Earth moves? Kami? Kami is a water flying type. It should be immune to Earth with the flying typing. So we don't have to worry about the Earthquake. So that should give us a free switch in. Kami should be faster. We've already gotten rid of the Sturdy. We should be able to just Waterfall to finish it. This should be a free switch. And like if we stay in, we're risking... Ooh, use Sandstorm. Okay, okay. That was part of the nice thing about having Gastrodon out, was we didn't have to worry about that Sandstorm doing incidental damage. Okay, on to Pokemon number 3. Shell Bell heals 1, nice. Gastrodon, Dawn Gators, our Gastrodon hit 40, which is fine. We're okay over leveling within the gym battle. That's something we can't really control. Okay, I clicked past that pretty fast, but I'm pretty sure I saw Bastrodon? Bastion? Bastrodon, which is a rock steel type. Okay, okay. What is that weak to? That is weak to fighting and ground times 4. Rock typing. Okay, so rock is super effective against... Where's rock? Rock is going to do times 2 damage to fighting, grass, ground, steel, and water. No, that's from. Sorry, from. 2 is... does 2 times damage to bug, fire, flying, and ice. Okay, so... I think we switch back into Dawn Gastrodon. Like, I think we just go water, earth, water, ground here. We're not going to get any incidental damage from the Sandstorm, and we'll be able to use Surf for a times 4 weakness move. Or times 2. Oh, we could use Earth Power for a times 4 weakness move, though. So there, we have a times 4. I think I'd want to heal is the only gotcha here. Definitely don't want to bring in any of our fire types. Hey Darker FE, welcome to Twitch chat this morning, playing some more Pokemon. Just on the last Pokemon of the Steel Gym, bringing out a Bastodon, and I think Dawn Gators is the move. I wish Dawn Gators was fuller on health. If we had Quagsire, I'd honestly go Quagsire too. We could go Cubert and use Dig. Cubert has, how high is its physical attack? Just as high as its special. We will take incidental damage. Ooh, we eliminate the effects of weather. Yeah, let's go Cubert. We're hopefully faster. Dig. Ooh, it used Thunderbolt. Okay, that's the problem with switching into a water type. Critical. Okay, so that wasn't... Ooh, that's going to put it out of potential poison range. Used iron defense. Defense sharply rose. Okay, 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 okay. So we know we're faster, so we can immediately go into another dig. But it has raised its defense. I think that's still the move. We are at risk of a Thunderbolt coming out, but it seems like it's more likely to want to use a stat move. The AI chose to use a stat move when we weren't around. Okay, it survived. Sturdy? Question mark? Nope. Oh, it does use Thunderbolt. Okay. Okay. We're fine. So it knows Thunderbolt. So we're not bringing out Kami. That's a ×4 weakness. 118 minus 62. It did 56 damage. If that was a low roll, we could just die. So my thinking... Okay, let me talk through my thoughts. Let's not be in my own head. My thinking is if he still has potions left, which he might, although he didn't use them, but if he still has potions left, if I dig now, he'll use the potion, it'll go to full health, and it won't die on the next turn, and then Thunderbolt puts us in range of death. But he didn't use a potion... He didn't use the potion. Okay. There was points where we were using Surf to hit, and it wasn't killing... It wasn't using potion on its first Pokemon. We kept getting it down. It didn't continue using potions, so we expended them all. All right. So he had two. He had a full restore and a hyper potion, and we made him burn those on the first Pokemon. Wow, Cubert. Okay, that felt better than the Ghost Gym. That felt better than the Ghost Gym. Now, to be fair, I didn't misread the type chart like I did last time, and I also came in with a full set of properly leveled Pokemon, literally at the level cap. Okay, so overlay, update. Level cap 42. Got some stickers. TM91. Flash Cannon. So what was Flash Cannon then? Was that a steel type move? Interesting. It's a special steel type move. Okay. Six badges, chat. 3 Pokemon lost. 2 of them to the rollout incident. And then 1 to underleveling before a gym leader because I got impatient with the grind. Darker FE with the Hydrate. Heard. Alright, let's go switch into the primary team before we continue with whatever Wally wants. I think we're going to move into Team Rocket time, or Team Plasma, where we're going to be ending up fighting them for a bit. Probably, so, listen, Gastrodon has proved itself immensely. If I legitimately think if we had have healed it up, it could have also taken on that last Pokemon by itself. I think Cubert was just a fun way of doing it. It was a little riskier with the Thunderbolt coming out. So I think we bring in Teefs, who's a little underleveled right now. We bring in Kadabra, Rhubarb, and then, you know, the last few times, I feel like Dream was really strong versus the Water Gym, but as we've been leveling up, I feel like Dream is just not keeping up. Does Dream have an evolution? Because if it doesn't, I just don't think it's gonna hold. It was strong for its level, and it was great and helped us in some pretty pivotal gym battles. Yeah, it looks like it's only one form. Okay, then I think we're probably gonna leave Dream for the time being. So we could take Stagly as our ghost type, which is a little more glass cannon-y, or you know what, let's bring in Dora as our final one here to help Dora remain leveled, because we might need a grass type at some point. So we'll just keep Dora in here. If we have to fight Wally, we should be fine. Normally Kami kind of one-shots their whole team. Ooh, Dream does evolve. It's just not in Pokedex order. Okay. Mischievous. Evolutions. Pokemon evolutions. Requires a Dusk Stone. Okay. Oh. Okay. And that's the Pokemon we saw the gym leader use, which I said was only a one-form version. And that's because, again, I was looking at the Pokedex instead of checking the evolution section of the wikis. Let's head in. Now, where is not Ralph? Top floor. Hey, it's the professor. I think this is the part where we get the narrative dump of the game, and we're going to go on a little adventure about legendary Pokemon. And then we'll be back to Pokemon gyms after that, probably. Veilstone. There was some sort of explosion. Alright, so this should be an okay team versus Team Plasma Pokemon, hopefully. We can't go there directly, we'll have to go down here. The only thing I'm concerned about, or I'm thinking about, is normal types, but we've got Loner on the team to fill in that fighting role. Okay. Yeah, Loner can help us deal with any strong fighting types they might have. We haven't fought this trainer, I don't think, but it should be quick. Kranos. Rock type question mark? Oh, I misclicked. It's fine. It's level 24. Our not effective attack nearly killed it. Actually, legit question on this one. If we U-turn on this and kill it, do we still get to switch out a Pokemon? We do, but the experience happens before the swap in. I was hoping we could get like a little bit of bonus experience on Papa Tony. I'm not messing with a Geodude. I don't care what level it is. We're going to hit it, and we're going to hit it hard. We're going to hit it with a fighting move. It's going to do a ton of damage, and it's just going to die. Dual chop. Nice. Rhubarb's catching up. Let's learn Hydro Pump. Its special attack is so low, and it has an 80% accuracy. Like that's 1 in 5 times it misses. Yeah, we're not going to learn Hydro Pump. Oh, Ponyta like turns into Rapidash before 42. Oh, did we not update the team also? We should update the team. Okay, this became a Crobat. Kadabra. Rosalina. That looks right. Rosalina, Ponyta, Gyarados, Kadabra, Machop, and Crobat. Okay. Ooh, actually, before we get to the trainers, legitimately, real question, Shiny Stone. What are the uses of the Shiny Stone, and do we want to use it on our Rosalina to evolve it to its 3rd form? It can be used to evolve... Or is there not a way to tell which effects? Okay. It's usable on Togepi to get a Togekiss, or Togekiss It's evolved into Togekiss as its final form. Oh, it can also evolve a normal type Pokemon that I don't care about too. Minchino. The question is there multiple shiny stones in Shining Pearl? Yeah, there are. Okay, yeah. So we're going to use this shiny stone because we don't even have a Togepi yet. And we're going to evolve this. Cool. The only gotcha here is whether or not we wanted to wait for her to learn certain moves or whatever, but I haven't been digging too much into like move sets and delaying evolutions and whatnot. Alright. I did not, when we named Dora Seer, I did not expect that Badoo to eventually be like a third level form, like grass Pokemon that would be like our only grass type. With the movements of a dancer, it strikes with whips that are densely lined with poison thorns. Well, didn't want to learn any moves though. Let's take a quick look at its summary. How are its stats now? It's some pretty high special attack, actually. Still has Poison Point as its ability. Cool. Cool. We made it better. Alright, Hunter, what do you got? A little shield on. What if we just bite it? That probably just kills it, right? Oh wow, no. Okay. Thought with our level difference we could just do that, but... your turn? If we're gonna switch, might as well do a little bit of damage on the way out. Dora, let's see what you got. I do feel like the moveset has been rather bad. Okay. We messed up. We messed up, chat. Shoot. Okay, so I'm just doing a little bit of research as we did that. We shouldn't have leveled it. Well, yeah, probably shouldn't have leveled it. So once we evolve it into Roserad and use the Shining Stone, it does not learn any more moves from leveling for the rest of the game. Its moveset is all level 1 moves for like the breeding. It looks like Roserad has no learned moves, whereas Rosalina would have learned Toxic at 40, Petal Blizzard at 45, Aromatherapy at 50, Ingrain at 55, and Petal Dance at 60. To be honest, it's debatable, because, like, really, Petal Blizzard is a 90 attack physical move, but, like, her main stat is special attack by a wide margin. I don't know, we may have wanted to pick up Toxic, though. Toxic at 40 probably would have been something we wanted before evolving. Alright, live and learn. Ooh, Darker FE with the strats. You can use the move relearner to teach it moves you missed by evolving early in this case. Oh, okay. I was unaware of that fact. Okay, so if we want Toxic, we can do that. I think we need heart scales in order to do that, which we haven't really seen any of, but we could potentially get it TMs as well to teach it things, but Giga Drain has been okay on it. Check its summary. Yeah, I probably would have replaced Stun Spore with Toxic more than likely, because during some fights, if we think we're going to lose her, that could be useful. What is our next random encounter, by the way? That is a question. I don't think it's for a little bit. I do like having Tiefs in front. There's so many Magikarps down. Just checking for items. This is a mandatory... Oh, you didn't... Oh, okay, she didn't trigger a fight, but when I talked to her, it did. Alright, interesting. I could have skipped her. And again, we probably want to skip as many trainers as we can, because we don't know how long it's going to be between now and the next gym, and the next gym level cap is only 42, which is really not that much. We can gain that quite quickly. Cross Poison is the strongest move that it knows. Obviously. Okay. Krogunk is poison fighting, which means it's weak to Psychic times 4? Now is your time to shine, Rhubarb. Anticipation. I legitimately don't know what anticipation does. Oh, bunk. Oh, interesting. It just lets you know that it has a move, its opponent has a move that is super effective. I tried to sneak past, I really did. Pull that, okay. try for the flinch. Pluck would have been a stab move, would have done more damage, but... yeah, 2 plucks would have killed him. That's what I was curious on. Try and get Rhubarb some more experience, a little behind the curve. Other than a few choice battles versus specific trainers, wow, Sucker Punch. Rude. Really, Kadabra hasn't been super powerful. Like, we haven't run into a gym where Kadabra would be really great or anything. I've been thinking a lot about the loss that we had with the Shinx. I can't remember its evolved form, but the evolved Shinx are Amorphous and also Mog, the Geodude. I've been thinking a lot about that battle, and I really think that part of the problem might have been that we had so many of our, like, we had Abra and Magikarp as, like, backseaters, who just weren't doing anything. And seeing as Kadabra was not necessarily useful for any gyms coming up, and Magikarp wasn't really, like, I think Magikarp has proved useful just on a trainer-to-trainer basis, but the Abra I don't think has been necessarily super useful consistently as a team member. I think we could have just left the Abra in the box until we needed it. The Magikarp I do think was worth having a backseat slot on, but I do want to quickly, I feel like we passed some stuff down below. I don't want to miss any items. So we're going to head over here and go back down. Yeah, there's something to the left over here. I'm just want to check and see if there was anything. Just a bunch of Magikarps. Okay, we're going to head into the cave. And I think if we had have, like, left an extra slot open, we would have been maybe able to do better. Saturn. Okay. We've not fought Saturn yet. Leading with a Kadabra. Alright. Weak to Dark, Ghost, and Bug. So we'll start with U-turn, which might just kill. Yeah. Honestly, Amorphous, I think if we had have not had Abra, we probably would have had Loner, and we would have swapped into Loner potentially sooner, who would have been able to hopefully kill it faster with just pure fighting moves. The problem was that our fire type was taking, like, I don't know, I guess technically the fire type was, yeah, so our fire type was taking ×2 damage from the rock moves. And so if we had have had Loner on our team in that event, we could have switched to Loner. Loner probably would have been able to tank it better with better physical defense, and would have been able to kill it with fighting moves potentially a little bit easier. It's debatable, but like, if we had have had Loner on the team instead of Abra, potentially it would have been better. And it's not saying, like, I want to turn back time or anything. It doesn't matter who we bring out here because we're going to get a switch opportunity anyways. I'm just trying to think about for future runs, like if I was to do things, if we were to do an attempt again, because we say we get to the, I think I'm hoping, based off of the number of Pokemon we have, we'll at least get to the Elite Four. Whether or not we can defeat the Elite Four, I'm not sure. And in a future attempt, I think I would just not have Abra and Magikarp both in the back training up. And honestly, I'd probably use team members that are going to be good versus the next gym a little bit more. So, Bronzor is a flying steel type, so fire moves are going to be our best bet because we can't use ground. You know, listen, I swear, Papatona, if you die, I'm going to be super sad. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to lead on Protect. And we're going to just see what it has. I looked away for a second. What was it? Oh, I missed it on chat too. Oh, it was Confuse Ray. It was Confuse Ray. Okay, I saw it. That's not the scariest thing, so it doesn't have like a secret super effective move, so I think we'll just use Flame Wheel. Flame Wheel, good. It got burned, good. Extra sensory. Psychic move, I guess? Anamorphish, you're correct. Steel Psychic. Oh, Toxicroak. Alright. Which I assume is the evolved form of the Krogunk. Yep, still poison fighting. Flying, ground, and psychic ×4. However, we saw it use that dark move, the littler form of it. We might just want to go Kami? Actually, probably Teefs, because Teefs actually has a flying move, Kami doesn't. Yeah. Should be resistant versus poison attacks. That's potentially bad. We should kill it here? Yeah. If we didn't, though, any poison moves it had would have been powered up by our ability. Alright, handled. So I'm gonna guess they need us to go to that location next. Right, our hometown. Okay. I was trying to remember which lake that was. Mom! This isn't my house. Sorry. Mom! Mom! Mommy! This is Ralph's house. You're also not my mom. Where's my mom? Why'd you guys switch houses? Is this my house? No. Oh, the one I flew to. Right. Well, at least our Pokemon know where to take us. Alright. Moving on out. Very smart. Okay. They took Dawn. Team battle. Oh, okay, okay. I think we have Kami in second. I'm real bad at this. I'm not great at making sure I have the right Pokemons up first. Silcoon and Glamour, that's fine. We can definitely... Okay, Kami's on second. Tief's on first. We've got Intimidate out of the gate. We're gonna have... Pluck... No. Cross Poison? Cross Poison Glamour. And then you can use Flamethrower on... Silcoon? Okay, yeah, that one-shot it. Good. I'm not sure if the Flamethrower will. Based off of the typing, it might have been better to use Waterfall on the Glamour. No, we're fine. It doesn't matter. I think keeping Gyarados with Flamethrower for these battles is probably okay. But we might want to switch him to Thunderbolt before we head in to any more, or head out to any other random locations. That's Poison Dark. Poison Dark is going to be weak against... Fighting or Fairy? Let's just Poison Cross again. And then we'll Waterfall. I like how he Sucker Punched me and like Crobat wasn't even attacking him. Okay. The Aftermath is fine here. This is where having Thunderbolt would be better. But I'm sure I could find a bunch of stages where I could say that's true. I wonder if there's any TMs Gyarados can learn that aren't special but are physical, that are also kind of type coverage. One at a time? One at a time. I mean, we handled the double battle fine, but I'd still rather fight one trainer at a time if possible. It's just less risky. Pluck? Nice. Kami is our first Pokemon to 41 though. 2 levels away from cap already. Glamour, let's switch over to Loner. Should have the super effective fighting attack. Try and not have all the XP going to one Pokemon, because they do get more for being in front, it does seem. Oh, that was a double click. Huh? The Dragon type dual move was good. Ooh, Darker FE with the Earthquake call out. Earthquake is a good pickup for Gyarados, as it's pretty strong and hits a lot of the stuff neutrally. Noted. I don't think we've seen Earthquake yet. It's definitely not a department store purchase. Finally! I'm waiting for this one. It has an astounding acceleration from a standstill. It can reach top speed within 10 steps. Wants to learn Smart Strike. A steel move that never misses. I'm willing to drop agility for that. That gives us some steel coverage, which I don't think we had. Steel is ×2 damage to fairy, ice, and rock. Okay. I mean, the fire would have already been ×2, but there's a chance we could fight ice-type Pokemon and the fire wouldn't have been effective depending on their typing, so having extra steel moves could be good there. As for the fairy, fairy is weak to steel and poison, so we do have the poison coverage on fairy with a lot of our Mons, or specifically not with a lot, but with Tiefs, our Crobat. Also does ×2 to rock, which is not great considering... Let's just pluck. This is going to have Aftermath, so we got to keep that in mind. Well, it chose to do nothing for its turn, so yeah, we'll just hit it. So yeah, steel versus rock is nice, but fire takes 2 from rock, so probably not bringing Papatoni in on those fights. Alright, so primarily the steel horn would be useful if we're fighting fairy or ice types. Okay. Revenge or Vital Throw? Vital Throw? Should have been Revenge. Loner is very slow. Revenge is almost always a 120 power move. Was unnecessary. Okay, now we just got the boss battle. Let's see here. Just gonna top some folks up. Commander Mars, how you doing? You still got your Perugly? Starting with Golbat, okay. So we know Golbat doesn't do great here, or Crobat doesn't do great against Golbat. We've seen this matchup. So we probably want to just U-turn our way out of here. We can fight it if we really want to, but we can also just switch. Welcome back, Amorphous. Fighting isn't going to be great against Golbat. The problem is most poison. Like, it's probably going to have a bite or something, which is a dark move, which is going to put Rhubarb in not a great spot. Poison isn't going to do great against Dora. Probably just Kami, honestly. It'll lower its attack, and it's just in general pretty strong. Oh, right, it has an air focus. Oh, it used U-turn too. The fact that I was faster puts me at a slight disadvantage here. Because she gets to choose what's the best choice against my Gyarados, and it's Perugly. Alright, so this thing's pretty brutal. I think we just go Waterfall. I don't think switching really nets us anything. Shell Bell with a little bit of healing, good. It eats a berry, alright. Should still be in death range. A lot of the better trainers have citrus berries at this point. Okay, so that weakened it to the point where it wasn't a 2-hit. Ooh, Slash. Classic. Look at that crit. Just keep using Waterfall. Okay, so I think because we always have Kami on our team, Kami ignored the Growl status change and also got a crit because of its happiness. And I think that's a new mechanic, or at least a mechanic I'm not super familiar with, where they're essentially making it so if a Pokemon is extremely happy, they get like extra bonuses in battle. So keeping them around and keeping them happy is useful for sure. Alright, so this thing is Poison Flying. Do I have a good matchup against this? I could probably just Waterfall it and we'd be fine, but I'm just curious. Poison cancels out. It's probably Electric is the best move we have. Can't use Ground. It's also Psychic, but like we could bring in Rhubarb. I mean, worst case, Rhubarb it goes away. But I don't think even if it has a dark move, because it's not a stab dark move, we should be okay here. We should be faster. Yeah, like Sucker Punch would hurt, but wouldn't kill. So I think Kadabra is always the right play there. Teefs is also 41 now. Okay, we might have to switch the team around soon. No. I actually really like Crobat's moveset right now. It's got some pretty good coverage. Bite if I really need something to flinch. Another Bronzor, huh? I think we give Papa Tony another round at this one. How have your stats increased? Well, it did a little bit more damage than the last one we fought. Confuse, right? Okay, that's unfortunate. Look at that mane! Rapidash so pretty. Okay. I think we're still fine here. Snap out of Confusion, Flame Wheel, okay. Even if we had hit ourselves and it had attacked again and crit, we would have been okay. Dora hit 40. Rip Toxic. Right, more Team Plasma down. Okay, we've got 3 different legendary Pokemon. Okay, now the game wants us to fly somewhere else. All the way up there, so we can finally get through Mount Cornet. Now, this requires me to do something I should have done off camera. I have to go check the footage for yesterday's stream. We went into Mount Cornet early in the stream. Right there. Okay, we went into Mount Cornet, we walked around, we picked up an item, and we didn't get into an encounter. Okay, cool. So we have not had our Mount Cornet encounter yet, basically, is what I was looking at. So let's fly up to here. This should be as good a spot to enter into Mount Cornet as possible. And it looks like we're heading up to the ice zone for the first time. With Rapidash evolving, I hope now we have a ice gym coming up, because we should be able to use our fire types for that. So our next encounter is going to be Mount Cornet. Let's take a quick look at the PC. If that's the case, we want Papa Tony on here. We probably want to bring Carl in. We're not going to want the ice is super effective against flying, grass, ground, and dragon. Okay, so we're going to want to bring you off of the team eventually. We're not going to want Teefs around for this next gym. So Teefs can actually stay on the team, because if Teefs hits level 42, that's fine. We can just not bring him. The question is more... Okay, who's the team? If we're going up against an ice gym, we're going to want to bring fire, fighting, rock, and steel. So, and we're not going to want to bring dragon, flying, grass, or ground. So that's going to leave Dongators out. Kami, who is amazing in a lot of spots, could learn Iron Tail? Oh no, it's flying. We don't want to bring a flying type. So actually Kami's out on this one. So we can leave Kami and Teefs here and they can get leveled up. That actually works out really well. We can bring Loner for leveling. We can bring Papa Tony for leveling. We can bring Carl for leveling. We just don't want to over level them. And then we're looking for a rock, or for a fighting, fire, rock, or steel Pokemon. Do we have any of those? I guess technically Grunk is one. Would require a fair amount of grinding to get up to the point where we could use it, but it is a rock type. This was someone on the game dev stream last week on Thursday redeemed a name, I think Poison Lava, but redeemed a name generator during the stream, and I was like, I don't know what you could name on the game dev stream, but when we play Pokemon again, we can take Grunk as a name, and they were like, sure, sold, and I was like, okay, cool. So that's where that one came from. Fighting, steel. We have no like actual steel Pokemon, do we? What is Ice Steel's half damage to ice? So ice is a good resistant type, but other than that, not a lot going on there. I guess we'll leave Rhubarb. You know what? I'm gonna bring Cubert. as another water type for the tunnel itself. But for... Actually, you know what? We'll leave Dora. We'll leave Dora, because Dora might be good for catching Mons with its Stun Spore. If we have to catch something. And it's also pretty good at dealing with rock types with its grass moves. And it's resistant. So we'll leave Dora as our, like, explorer of the caves. And then we'll take this team. And then when we get to the other side, we'll see what we have. We also have an egg we could potentially hatch, which we got from Riley. And there's another egg in Hearthhome, or Hearth City, that we got as well, which we could potentially try and hatch. So there are other encounters we could get out of those. Alright, Machoke. I do find it interesting that Ponyta is such an interesting, like, or not interesting, but such a common Pokemon. You don't have to be fighting these also. Oh, it's a foggy zone. We never picked up... We never picked up Defog. And the last time I kind of just brute forced it by walking through the fog and kind of just barely making out the path. But we should probably just go back and get Defog. It'll make it for better, like, navigation and for better content. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere in the Deep Marsh, which is basically this game's Safari Zone. Giga Drain. We could be running from these two. Ice Gym. I swear, if I have to use night, like, if I have to use an item on this. So that's both Geodude and Zubat, which we've already caught, so those are dupes. We still haven't had our actual real encounter in there, because apparently the one thing that we can get in there is somewhat rare. Okay, past Shore City. So we gotta go in here, and then we gotta figure out where this defog is. Can we use the things up here to get an idea of where the items are? Because we could see Pokemon from here last time. So yeah, this is showing us Pokemon. So there's an item there. Don't know where that is, but if we see that shape, we know there's an item nearby. So there's 2 items in this zone. So it's like a double rock with some patchy dirt. Oh, and there's a bug trainer on the left and cliff on the bottom. Okay, there's 2 items there. That's still that same spot. Okay. So somewhere in here, one of the NPCs said that there is defog. But we only get like 500 steps, and then we get sent back to the beginning. Can we use a rappel in here? This is not it. Slide duck. No. Wasting steps. Let's just go to the last zone. Area 1, I think, is the furthest one away. We might see stuff as we drive. Okay, this area isn't that big. Oh, there it is. There's the items. Okay, and then, yeah, let's try using a rappel. Super rappel? That looks to have worked. Just a potion, okay. Oh no. Get out of the mud. Oh, was it a different area? I thought there was supposed to be an item there. There's one up here though. Super repel, okay. Okay, lots of items hidden around here, so we should just do a search. We also might find some items for powering up moves, like some hold items and stuff, so yeah, we should just do some wonders. No trainers want to fight, luckily. Ooh, is this the other spot? Yeah, okay, there's an item here. Another super potion. Dodge the mud. Okay, and this is the spot where we saw another item, okay? Pokeball. Where is this defog? Okay, we'll stay on this side and head... yeah. Head down along this way. Paralyze heal. And now we're back at the beginning. Okay, so we explored basically the right side. Okay, so now we need to do the left. Antidote. See a tree cut over here? No, that was not. Jar of honey. Sure. I think we're about to get kicked out, but... yeah. We'll go down the left side this time, because it looks like there are cliffs leading down, so it's probably good to start from the top and work our way down. Area 5 and 6 seems a bit interesting to me, because I don't feel like we were at... It sounds like more stations than what we saw. I want to just go back and forth and see if there's like a hidden stop somewhere. Okay, yeah, we've been through all this. Okay, so I don't know where else to go. Possible I just missed some spots as I was walking back and forth. It's come back over here and let's try these train stations. So where is Area 6 then? This is the start. Let's go Area 4. Oh, they're subdivided by sides. So 5 and 6 is the first two. So you can get out on the left or the right. Okay. Someone in town definitely said defog was somewhere in the Safari Zone. We went up this side for sure. I must have missed it, so now I have to backtrack through the whole thing again. Maybe I'm just wrong? I'll go back into town and talk to the NPC and see if we can find the person who said it. Because maybe I misread chat or the dialogue box. So we'll talk to people in town. Because someone definitely gave us a hint about where to find defog. It was in one of the houses. He was like, I could get defog, but I didn't. We're not going to replant. It'll be fine. What did he say? Someone in the Great Marsh offered me a technical machine containing a hidden move, but I declined. I don't need it because the gym leader uses default. Okay, it's a person. It's not an item. Gotta talk to people. What is this video game? Hey, first person we talked to. All right, well, we're already in here. Let's see if any of these other people have anything worth giving us as well. There was a bug trainer. On this side. Reduce number of steps. I think there was another person I can remember on the left over here. Oh, neat. I was actually curious how that worked, so that's cool to know that mechanic. We're going to be out of repels. I think we're done. I think we're done. All right, let's head out of here. We never actually went over here. I think there was something blocking our path. We might want to check out whatever this Trophy Garden Pokemon Mansion thing is at some point too. The game hasn't really made us go that way, but might be a cool thing to check out. This is all one route though, right? This is all 212? Yeah. Okay, so unless the Pokemon Mansion is a zone that has Pokemon in it, we're probably not going to catch anything over there, though. I'm going to head back here to pick up more repels, because they sell max repels in the department store. And I also want to take another look at the TMs. We've been kind of learning stuff as we go, and I kind of want to take another look at these. Fine, we don't need any more potions right now. I'll buy 7 max repels. And we'll buy 5 more supers. Still great on Ultra Balls, okay. And then it's floor 3 for the TMs. Okay, and the top counter was more like status manipulation ones, and oh wow, we can just learn low sweep. Interesting. Bulldoze we have a copy of, U-turn we have a copy of, false swipe we have a copy of, rest. Buy another copy of protect just in case I want to use it before a battle. Endure, work up, sword dance, double team, flash. Okay. Don't really want to be using the kind of setup moves. Low chance to hit, low chance to hit, low chance to hit. Low chance to hit. Flamethrower. We'll buy another copy of Flamethrower. We have a backup copy of Thunderbolts. Ice Beam is a special move. Are all of these special? They're not. Gyro Ball. The slower the user compared to the target, the greater the move power. This is a steel type move. So this would be effective against ice Pokemon. So we can pick one of those up and see if anyone can learn that. Giga Impact. Still haven't taught anyone Dazzling Gleam yet, which I think we should at some point. We'll get another copy of Psychic. Okay. Lots of TM options, but honestly nothing I'm super needing right now. Amorphous with the Hydrate Redemption. Mark is complete. Mark is complete. Right. Gotta mark those redemptions as complete. Because I did them. Right. And then I think that's all we can do here. Let's head back to the mountain and try and defog it. See if we can get to the ice gym today. Zubat. Turns out she can't really deal with Zubat. We have no super effective moves versus Zubat or Golbat, which annoys me. Let's just use Rapidash. I'd like to use a little bit more Rapidash before we head into the Ice Gym to kind of get an idea of its like bulkiness or lack of bulkiness. Well, I mean, that's a grass type versus my fire type. It did literally 1 damage. Okay, highest attack power move is actually Smart Strike, so we'll do that. Tiny little bit of XP. Itty bitty. Already caught you, still a duplicate. We can use a repel to get past here. Just a little one. Actually, you know what? We can just run. These aren't giving any experience, and we don't really want to be gaining experience anyways. Baby repel? How do we do this? That's better. Okay, and we are looking for an encounter here. There should be something we can fight and catch on this floor. The only move that Dora knows now is actually really powerful. I don't know if Dora is actually who we want in front. Who has like a low-powered attack move? Does anyone? I mean, Mach Punch might be the lowest we have. Sure, Carl can take the lead. Power up ground moves, probably good for Gastrodon. Encounter? Golbat. Part of a line we already have. Fernape is weak. Kami. Brute Force is really all we got against this Golbat. Yeah, Kami is now like doing crazy stuff just because of the fact that it has full like happiness, it seems. Oh, strength is still active. Cool. I was like, why can't I activate strength? Oh, it's because it's already on. We want that down there. Okay, let's go get that first. I'm not sure whether or not I'm heading into a dead end or not. Keferi, okay. Keferi is a Pokemon we don't have yet, so this is our encounter. It is a normal type, so we don't want to be using our attack on it, our Mach Punch. Oh, it's not normal, it's normal. It's like fairy. Okay, yeah, Mach Punch is fine then. Never gonna keep that in mind. Never ever gonna keep it in mind. I think we just keep punching it. I'm like debating whether or not to move or not move, but I think we just keep punching. I guess we switch to Dora and we stun. And then maybe we just throw an Ultra Ball and see if we can just get it that way. Because if it's going to keep healing, this is going to be impossible. Well, not impossible, but difficult. Nice, okay. Let's just start throwing Ultra Balls. See if we can get it that way. Moonlight gathers on the wings of the Keferi, back allowing Keferi to fly. This Pokemon is difficult to find. Alright. Anagrams for the name, or for its evolved form, Clefairy. And Clefairy evolves into Clefable. Also open to any chat names chat has. If anyone wants to be named after this Pokemon, you could be a Clefairy. Clefable. Sure. Drixie with twinkle toes in chat. Start from the beginning. Interesting. Okay. Send to the box. At this point, we can probably just go to repel. Because we've gotten our encounter for this zone. Let's just get through the cave now. It is a fairy type. Clefairy is a fairy type in the latest generations. Pure fairy, it looks like, too. Ooh, are we out already? Okay, just like that. Route 216. This is another encounter location. Could get an ice type here. Do we lead with Dora? Dora will be weak against any ice types, which is not ideal, but should be fine to get a Paralyze on and then swap to someone else. We still have the Repel on, though. What is that skater doing? We're not fighting. Let's get our encounter. 216. Ooh, there's an item up there. What do we got? Well, we have Grappler, so dupe, moving right along. Oh, it's hailing. Ooh, hail, huh? You know, we might want to take Cubert on this next gym battle simply for its ability to dispel weather effects, because if the gym leader has any hail moves, we might want to get rid of those. Oh, right, we don't want to be training right now. We're getting dangerously close to 42. Although most of the Pokemon on our team actually aren't going to be in the gym battle. The ones who are 41, when they hit 42, can just go in the box because they're not coming in. Like, we're not taking a flying versus ice, and we're not taking... Well, we're not taking either of our flying versus ice, basically. Kick a drain. We already have a Machop, so that's a duplicate. We're looking for something that isn't icy. Or isn't a dupe. And hopefully is icy. Okay, Snover is pretty cool. This is an ice grass type. Oh, it's not affected by the Stun Spore. Okay, use Swagger. So definitely don't want you out on front here. Let's swap to someone else. I'm afraid to hit it with anyone, to be perfectly honest with you. Who has the most health? Kami has the most health and has the bell that'll heal it slowly over turns. Welcome, Theory Infinity. Ooh, evolves at 40. Okay. I think we just start throwing balls. Legitimately, we don't have any status effects we can affect it with because Stun Powder didn't work. And I'm afraid to touch it because I don't want to lose this, because this is actually a pretty unique, interesting Pokemon. And I love Ice types. They're kind of awful, and we're probably not going to use it. But I'm probably gonna catch it anyways. Okay. Just gonna keep throwing Ultra Balls. Don't think we need to use a potion yet. Awesome. In spring, it grows berries with the texture of frozen treats around its belly. A human had to figure that out. All right, chat, anagram names. What do we want to call this thing? Or would anyone like to be named after it? Always an option. So far, Amorphous has been the only one to take on a name. Is there something with... Rovens? Rosev? Rosevin? Or we just call it Rose. I'm down for just Rose, chat. Honestly, we could use another grass type, because we only have one, so having a backup grass type could be useful. And seeing as we're leveling anyways, let's drop Kami. No, I'm not going to remember to put Kami's bell back on it. It's been useful. We should be fine without Kami. It should be okay. What is strong against ice? It's fire, right? Let's put Carl in front. Might also wanna... Oh, I could have skipped her. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So many Pokemon tabs open. Normal type? Going to be resistant to the fighting moves. I think we just use Flamethrower. Mirror Coat. No. No, 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 no. Okay, what is this Pokemon? Low Bunny. It is pure normal. Just became extremely crucial that I figure out exactly what this Pokemon is and counter it. So, gonna be weak to... Oh, it is weak to fighting. Why did I think the other way? It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna go Loner. I was thinking of Clefairy earlier. We just fought a Clefairy in which our fighting moves were not effective, and I thought it was because it was a normal type, and I thought that was weird, and I didn't figure out until after the battle that it was actually Fairy, and my brain just shortcutted and went, oh, normal, not effective, because Clefairy, but I'll figure it out one day. So Fairy type Pokemon, and they're existing. Okay, it's dealt with. Loner made it go away. It's fine. Carl and Papa Tony are getting close to 42, and we still have a gym to figure out the puzzles in. Or we're probably going to have to fight some trainers. So we want to beeline it and dodge as many trainers as we can. Don't have the hidden move for that. Oh, this is a rest point. Oh, okay. I didn't realize you could sleep in beds like that. There was a place like this in front of the Iron Island we were at, and I didn't use it. Alright, so we're going to use Max Repel to dodge Pokemon. Okay, we were far enough away we could dodge him. Ooh, 217. This is a different route. We do have to fight a trainer. Lead with... Oh, Loner is actually one we want to take on onto this team as well. We don't want Loner over-leveling. Start with Teefs? Yeah, okay, shoot. We may need to go back and swap into a different team. I didn't expect this trail to be this long. Raichu. Okay. Trainers here have Pokemon that I would not expect. We didn't heal Carl either, did we? Electric type. Ground is its only weakness. We don't have Don Gator with us. Oh, we healed Carl at the bed. We healed him from the nap. Okay, chat, you got me. You're fine. As a friggin' fool, this is Raichu. Electric. What is electrical not good against? Does half damage to Dragon, Electric, and Grass. So technically Dora is an okay matchup here versus the electric moves. Raichu has a pretty broad move set though, so it could know like Fire Punch or something crazy, but use agility to go faster, that's okay. Both get buffeted. Giga Drain? Use Light Screen. That's going to reduce special type moves. Okay, that's all Dora has, so... Oh, that's still pretty good, though. Okay, so I think we're fine here. We're just going to use Dora to take care of the Raichu. Ooh, especially with that buffeting, that'll help. Okay. So it's used Agility and Light Screen. Here's Electro Ball. That shouldn't do much. Yeah. Okay, good. And then Giga Drain. Okay, Raichu's taken care of. Gotta deal with the type disadvantages. Okay, that was a very big experience pool. We're in real trouble of going over level cap. Oh, I missed it. What was it? Open... Pepler. Why do I not recognize the name Pepler? Oh, that's the evolved form of Wingull. Oh, the flying cancels out the grass, so it's weak against rock and electricity. Which we do not have those things. We should really get a rock move on Loner. He would be weak as well, but... I think it's Teefs. Use our strongest move. Okay. Air Slash. Should be fine, yep. Both buffeted by Hail. So should definitely put that in range of another Cross Poison. Okay, you're also at max happiness. Sadly, neither you or Kami are going into the gym. Ground type? Question mark face? I'm pretty sure... Hypnotoss, yeah, is ground. Back to Dora? Seems reasonable. This is a pretty hard mandatory trainer and gave more experience than I would have liked. Now the question is, do we go all the way back to town and fly? This feels like there might be ninja trainers hiding in the snow. I can't risk over leveling our primary team members. I only took them with me because they could use a level or two, but I'm gonna go back and maybe this is like overcautious and maybe it's right on the other side, but we just had a rest point. I can't imagine after the rest point the gym is going to be right there. We'll heal, and then we'll have to figure out a team to deal with this area. Shoot. We probably won't get to the gym today because I do want to switch over to Minecraft. For the rest of the day here in a bit, so I'm gonna do the same thing I've done the last few days. I'll switch off and do lunch, and then for about half an hour and be back with Minecraft. So we'll probably, hopefully, just get to the gym. Dawn Gators is probably gonna be pretty good. The ice types do ×2 damage to ground, but half damage to water, so it should be able to do okay here. We can bring in Rhubarb. We can bring in Cubert. Again, water is not a great matchup versus ice, but clearly these trainers have more than just ice Pokemon. We can bring in Stagly. I think we're okay to leave Dora out because we're probably not going to use Dora in the gym. So depending on type matchups, Dora could still be good. I think leaving Rose in for experience is fine because we may have to fight some mandatory gyms. Okay, so we've got you guys are basically right on level for being able to take out the gym trainers. We'll go in and use you to clear out the gym trainers. You guys are not going into this gym. I'm sorry. You're too scary weak. We were kind of just leveling these folks up for fun. I'm probably not using you. Dream has kind of fallen off a little bit. And then you, I'd love to train up, but you've also kind of just fallen off. So we've got you two not going into this gym. We've got you three who are going to be going into this gym but are too high a level. And then we've got a bunch of encountered Pokemon that are kind of just fine. Honestly, you're pretty good too. I like Quagsire. But Dawn Gators does the same thing but better. Basically, your power is our backup in case something bad happens to Dawn Gators. Because they're basically the same typing. I think that this is fine. I don't know if this is a great team for coverage. Do you still have Thunderbolt? You do. Okay, so that's an electric move. This is a lot of like water, psychic, like it's some weird typings that we're taking in here. They should be okay. Dawn Gators has proven to be quite effective. Surf is also pretty powerful. This should be fine. This should get us to the next gym. That's our goal. Is we're going to skip as many trainers as we can, and we're just trying to get to the next gym. So we're going to do that. I think we still have repels on. Push this, push this, push this. We don't necessarily need to defog. We know that this is pretty much a straight shot right up here, and then we're out. Yeah. Now we're back on the main route. Cool. That wasn't actually that hard to get back to. And then we've got... We went up, I think. Yep, we went up here. Went through this grass. This area seems huge. Which terrifies me a little bit. Pretty sure we dodged this trainer. So we want to do that again. I saw you look down a moment ago. Okay, we're good. Dodge the skier. We can dodge this guy by walking all the way around. Okay, and we're back to where we were. Route 217. I'm seeing skiers about. Oh no. Deep snow. Bottle of iron, okay. That is a vitamin. Ooh, hail. Alright. Probably not something we're interested in using in a Nuzlocke because it may accidentally kill stuff if we put that weather effect out. Okay, so TM rock climb, which is I guess what we're gonna, the next hidden HM that we're gonna find. Oh, there it is. This will be the next thing that allows us to traverse the world. There's been lots of spots where we could see rock climbable areas, but we weren't able to access them. So I'm guessing defeating this next gym and getting its badge will allow us to use that hidden move. Spell tag, okay. Interesting. So we have both the ghost plate and this thing that powers up ghost moves. Oh, just reading your message now, Morphous. Oh, no worries. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you hanging out and chatting today. And I hope you have a good work day. I have a feeling like the deep snow is probably in countable areas. Don't do it. There was also an ice stone up there, which I'm assuming is probably for evolving Eevee, which we haven't seen yet. Wait, we're back at the beginning. Game, where do you want me to go? That's a dead end. There was a trainer up back here, but there was also potentially a route we could take. Wait for the pass, alright. This way? We were doing so well at dodging all the trainers too. Alright, what do you got? Rosalina. Okay. We're going to be getting out of here because Gastrodon is 4 times weak to grass. Don't just click. Don't just click. Cubert is super effective, but so will grass moves be. Could bring out Rhubarb. Rose is obviously not coming out here. I don't want to have a grass battle. Yeah, let's bring out Rhubarb. Wow. Got the poison. I think we use a heal here. We antidote and then we super potion. Oh my god. Do we have a full restore yet? Have we gotten any of those? That would be helpful right about now. Oh, Rhubarb is awesome. Rhubarb likes us so much that it just auto-healed status effect. Okay, cool. Super Potion it is. And then from here, we'll try using a Psychic. It's only using Poison Sting. I probably could have just led with it. Oh my god, it's... I don't think that's a guaranteed poison. I'm pretty sure that is a chance. Also annoying because Kadabra's ability is to... Here at the poison again. Its ability is to give any status effects given to its opponent. But Rosaline is immune to poison, apparently. So yay for the happiness cures. What does that move do? User mimics the target completely, copying the target's ability. It's a little too big brain for me, I think. I'm not always looking up every ability that my opponent has. Seeking. Is Seeking just water? I feel like... Generally it has a Horn Attack, which is, or Peck, which is a flying move. So I don't know if I want to bring in the... I don't think I want to bring in the... Grass type, so we'll bring in the Haunter with Thunderbolt. First Seeking we've seen. Super effective. Used Supersonic, but Stagly avoided the attack. Okay, level up, nice. Basically got like 12 Pokemon that are basically at level cap. Oh, that's the lakefront. Can we dodge the lake and just go to the gym? Another Ultra Ball. Hey, we can. Oh, I remember this gym. Interesting. Okay. Where is the Pokemon Center? We should be able to take this off now. There are two encounters we can have. We can have an encounter versus the Route 217, and we can also have an encounter in front of the lake, it looks like, too. Okay, boot up the PC. Bring in Loner. Rapidash. Carl. Kind of want to have Cubert on the team for the ability to dispel hail, potentially. It's really, like, what we got, huh? Versus Ice. We don't really have a good rock type. Unless we want to bring in Grunk. Okay. Okay. This is what we're going to take in and clear out the trainers for the gym. We're not going to fight the gym leader. We're just going to clear out the trainers. And then in between streams, we'll grind out some of those lower level Pokemon. Like we might actually grind Grunk up. And just get some more Pokemon up to the level. Get some rock types, get some... we'll just find some Pokemon that work, and we'll build a team that is all potentially good against this gym leader. Let's see. I'm gonna lead with Loner, I think. Okay, so now we have to solve the gym puzzle while also avoiding trainers. Which we may not even be able to avoid trainers. Whoa. Okay, okay, I got it. I figured it out, game. I see what you're putting down. Yeah, maybe we just fight everyone. Do I have to walk perfectly in front of them in order for the battle to trigger? I do. Okay. Good to know. Three Pokemon, leading with... Half damage from fighting. Okay. Stagly with Thunderbolt is really all we got versus flying. Okay, not too bad. We just keep out the electric. Yeah, oh right, Golduck is a... Yep, no, that makes sense. We're not faster. So I think we swap Golduck for... Or swap Stagly for... so it knows Psychic. It's going to deal 2 times damage to fighting and poison. So we're not bringing out either of our fighting types. Stomp is the only thing that Papa Tony knows. Maybe we bring out our own Golduck? We can use Psychic or Dig. Seems reasonable. Ice Beam? Okay, we're resistant. This is why Golduck is here. We'll use Psychic. We're faster, good. Okay, Golduck is down. Of course Golduck has a Psychic move versus my Poison type Pokemon. I have this Pokemon. I know everything. I should know everything about it. Alright, so we've got a Steelix, which I know is weak to water, so I think we just leave Cubert out. Only problem is if it knows Thunderfang, which we've seen people use it or have that before. Ooh, it was weak to Dig as well. Dig would have been a more powerful attack. Looks like it doesn't matter because it has Sturdy. Bulldoze is fine. So we should be able to just Water Pulse again. It lowered my speed. I imagine we're still faster here. Yeah, Golduck is pretty quick. Steelix is not super fast, so. That battle was harder than I would have liked. Okay, Loner hit 42. Hubert wants to learn Hydro Pump. We didn't learn this on Gyarados because it's pretty low accuracy, and I'm going to keep that trend here. Loner hit 42. Wants to learn Bulk Up. No, I'm okay. Pokemon. So we need to heal some folks. Let's get out the Super Potions. Sneasel. Dark type or ghost type? I don't remember. Dark Ice. Okay. So this is one I need to keep an eye on for potentially the gym battle too. Sneasel may be one that we see. Times 4 weakness to fighting, so we'll use Vital Throw. I see a red Yoshi lurking in chat. We are just finishing up the puzzle of the ice gym, trying to fight all the trainers in here, and then we're going to take a half-an-hour break. I'm going to grab lunch, and then we'll be back with Minecraft for the rest of the day. But we're just trying to clear this place out. That way we know that there's a straight shot to the gym leader. I think that's a better place to leave the stream, because that gives me the opportunity to grind off camera and know that as soon as I come back I won't have to fight anyone or do the gym puzzle. We can just go right to the gym leader next time. Alright, so we're at a poison water type. Times 2 damage from psychic. We could bring Rhubarb in here. I'm not missing anything, right? Poison, times 2 damage from Psychic Mons. Water, half damage from... None of those are Psychic. And then... Does it... Poison... do times 2 damage to Psychic? It does not. Yeah, this should be a fine switch in. Come on, Rhubarb, now's your time to shine. Get out there and you bend that spoon. Psychic. Good, good, excellent, excellent. Okay, Loner's gaining a bit of experience. As long as it doesn't go over 42, we're fine. The problem would be if we run into a gym leader, or if we run into a trainer here that has enough Pokemon that we just immediately kind of just gain one full level and then over level Loner and we can't use them for this battle. Which we got backups if that happens, but just a Snover. Snover is Grass Ice, so it's going to take times 2 damage from fighting. Snow Warning. Vital Throw should be fine. Icy Wind. Ice doesn't... Oh. Okay. Okay. There's no resistance on Loner is the issue. Okay. We probably want to switch Loner out of the front too if we're trying to reduce his XP gains. I think he's still fine for one more battle if he's in the back. Let's bring in Carl. Actually, if we can, Hubert would be nice to have in front. We've seen Golduck, which is a little scary for Stagly. Hubert's probably the tankiest. Let's put... yeah, Hubert in front. Hubert in front. We'll be fine. We may have to go back and heal after this one, though. Or not even heal. We might have to go back and swap out some of the 42s just so they don't overlevel. Quagsire. Ground water. Okay. Okay. Basically, its only weakness is ×4 grass. Pokemon. Check summary. Its attacks are about equal, so I think that being said, I'm gonna be a little overzealous. I'm just gonna look up Quagsire real quick. Quagsire. And then if we look at its base stats, it has a higher physical defense than special defense, so we should use Psychic because it'll be more effective then by a small margin. Okay. Use Bulldoze. 121 minus 96. 121 minus 96 is 25 damage. It would have to crit twice for it to kill us. Like, it would have to crit and then we'd have to let it go again and crit one more time, so we're fine here. (96 minus 68), 28, okay. Yeah, I think we're still fine here, even if 28 was the crit, which is a higher roll, we're still fine, so we just Psychic. Okay. Quagsire fainted. How much experience does Quagsire give? A little bit. A little bit. Fire Spin, huh, Carl? Right, this is the lock them down with fire damage for 4 to 5 turns. But has a low chance, or has a bit of a miss chance of 15%. I don't think I care for Fire Spin. I think I'd rather just hit them. I don't know, maybe that's a good move. I just don't see it. I'd rather hang on to the moves he has. Okay, we got to here. We need to get to that spot. That was almost bad. Okay. I think we can fight this trainer. One Pokemon. This shouldn't overlevel us. We're still fine. Snover comes out. Fire is its primary weakness. We can probably swap to Papatoni. Because we're going to be resistant to both grass and ice moves. Flame Wheel. Okay. still fine. I think this is the only trainer we haven't fought here, to be honest. Pokemon. How close are you to leveling? Halfway. 2,800 experience. Could happen. Puzzles. I see. I need to come up here, 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 across, and then down. Okay, so we've cleared that path. So the only problem is this one. Well, not the only one, but... Okay, so I think I see what we have to do. Now we need to get up top. On the left-hand side, which we did at some point. How did we get over there? We did get over there at one point, didn't we? Yeah, like that. Okay, cleared. So we could go fight the gym leader now if we want. I think I do want to just clear the last few trainers though. So do I feel comfortable taking Loner into... I don't feel... there's a chance Loner could overlevel, so we're just going to go put Loner back in the PC, and we're going to try and fight these last few trainers without Loner. Should be fine. We have Monferno for the fighting type if we really need it. Monferno, we'll swap in... Weirdly, Dora would have been useful in a lot of these fights because of the water typing, so we're going to bring Dora in just in case. In case these last few still have that. Okay, and so we'll fight this guy. And then we'll... I'm not sure I fought the one in the back. That's the last thing I want to check. Did I heal? Oh, did I not heal? Yeah, lots of water types in this ice gym, but I guess that's because you can teach water types ice moves, and there aren't just that many ice types to begin with. Where's Dig? That's a pretty good hit. Poison, weak to dark. It's not. This should be a fine swap. Giga Drain should finish it one shot. And we probably aren't faster. Tail Whip. Okay. Hello, Kazukish. Welcome to the stream. Just finishing up Pokemon for the day. Just finishing up the last few gym leaders before the actual, or the last few gym trainers before the gym leader. I don't know why I always just say gym leaders. Whew, yeah, that's a lot of XP. I'm glad I went and put Loner back in the box. Sneasel. Okay, we know Sneasel is ice. Dark, so we'll bring in Carl with a flamethrower. Times 4 weak to this. Or times 4 weak to the fighting moves. I don't think Sneasel has sturdy. It's more of a rock thing. Its abilities are Inner Focus and Keen Eye. Neither of those are really going to be a big deal, so I think we just close combat so that we guarantee kill it. Carl's faster. It does lower Carl's defense and special defense, but it doesn't matter if the battle's over. Okay. Okay, there's one more trainer that I may have fought, but I'm just not 100% sure on, so I'm gonna just head back there and get that trainer out of the way. And then we're gonna call it for Pokemon. I'm gonna take half an hour break and go get something to eat. Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright, so that was Pokemon. We're probably not gonna come back to Pokemon till probably next weekend, because again, this is my last stream before I start back up on work. This is the last day of my holidays. So streaming will go back to when I can find the time. I'd like to finish this Pokemon Nuzlocke for sure, so it'll probably be on my priority of things to do when I do have time to stream. But in between now and whenever that next stream is, I will grind up a few of the other weaker Pokemon as like backup for this fight, because we don't have a lot of great options versus ice Pokemon. So we'll probably bring Grunk in. We'll probably also just level Quagsire up because I like Quagsire, and we can go back to the Iron Island to grind there pretty reasonably without having to worry about dying or anything crazy while grinding. And we'll probably level up this Rose as well as a ice type, because ice is resistant to ice, so this is an okay resistant type Pokemon to bring with us. But yeah, the team will probably end up looking something like this maybe. We really don't have a great matchup. Like we do have, I'm really glad we picked up the Ponyta and leveled it up, but yeah, we've got this Rapidash, we've got the fire type, we've got the Machoke in the fighting type, and those are really great, but that's about it. And we can bring in Grunk as a rock type, but most of the Pokemon we've seen are also water types, so Grunk will be weak to those, but its rock moves will be super effective to the ice. And we don't really have a steel typing Pokemon either. It's a shame we can't level up Steve into a Steelix. That would be pretty good, but yeah, water is another good option. So we might bring Cubert actually as our finer one, because ice does half damage to water. So we might bring maybe some of the water types. But yeah, our team will look like something like this, but I'm basically going to go spend some time leveling up Rose and Grunk, and maybe some of the other lower level ones so that we have more backup Pokemon in case something does go wrong. And mostly, I wouldn't do that if we weren't ending the stream and not going to be back for probably a few days. The only reason I'm going to do that is mostly so I can continue playing Pokemon off stream, and grinding is a way to do that. That's it though. That's the explanation of what's going to happen. That's what I'm doing. That was my outro. I'll be back in half an hour with Minecraft, in which we're going to be heading into the Nether in search of a fortress.